Ladies and gentlemen, viewers of all ages and sizes, it's me, it's Ken. We're doing the, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're doing that ICFF thing. That's the International Contemporary Furniture Fair. And we're going to talk to the fine students over at the Michael Graves College, and which is part of the Wanted Schools area. And there's all these awesome projects. And starting us off with the mix is the awesome Brielle. Hey Brielle, where'd you go? There she is. Hey Brielle, what's up? How are you?
Good.
You're so energetic, and I like that. So talk to me about what's going on in general first.
Absolutely. So we have a couple collaborations here. For Alessi, we had multiple student groups do projects for the next generation. So all of these projects are inspired for future customers of Alessi to keep their product line going.
Interesting. So what do we got then? What's this?
So
where's yours is this?
My project is titled Venom, and it is inspired by my personal need to carry daily medication.
Oh, wow, okay.
So it's a modular accessory that can be a bracelet, a necklace, or a keychain that holds daily medication for you on the go.
That's interesting, and very needed by those who have to carry medications around.
Absolutely.
Where else do we go? Do you know what this is?
Yes, so this is an on-the-go crochet kit. It's titled Coma, and it's inspired by the spinning tops.
Sweet, and Carlos did that one.
Yes.
Moving along, we've got this awesome looking thing called Beano.
Yep.
By
Beano is
Ryan. What's up, Ryan? How are you?
Hi there, nice to meet you. So, Beano is inspired by Gen Z's noticeable decline in wanting to have children and their increase of wanting to have pets. And so, because of that, we wanted to gear towards those people who are known for spending those crazy amounts of money on pet care. And so we wanted to design a product that signifies more towards those interpersonal connections that people have with their pets by treating them as their own children. So we wanted to create a full form that shows a factor that would create an image. So we chose for the Alessi brand, because they're always about animals and aesthetics and a playful type of aesthetic. We designed this new type of leash that's shaped like a squirrel. But the way that works is it's inspired by a carpenter's dovetail joint, and the whole thing interlocks together like that and then slides back together. So that way it's very quick and easy release for whenever you're going out with your pet, or you want to display a nice personal relationship.
Sweet. Where else are we going now?
Now we're going to...
So this is my project, Caterpod.
Hi, Frank.
How you doing?
Good. So what is the Caterpod?
So it's inspired by a caterpillar, obviously by the cute face and the legs.
It is.
So Alessi does a lot of emotional design, so I wanted to lean into that by using the emotions of when it's springtime and the caterpillars are out and crawling on plants. So essentially, it's a indoor home herb and plant growing kit. So this is the head, which you would store the watering can and the pruning scissors inside of. And then these are modular pods where you would actually grow the plants and herbs in. So you could buy as many of these as you want and line it up so you can kind of embellish a corner or use it as a centerpiece.
So what led you to come up with a plant thing? You're big on plants?
It's not that. It's so we were tasked to design for the next generation, and through research we saw that Gen Z is super interested in just having plants around them, growing their own plants, especially inside. So I wanted to kind of take advantage of that market, and I personally have a couple friends that are huge, they just have a million plants in their house, so I figured this would be a good direction for that.
Awesome. Now what else do we have? Can you tell me about the other stuff that's here?
Yeah, I can tell you about it.
Okay, let's go. What's Clink?
So Clink is essentially it's a baking kit for baking spoons, and it's inspired by this sort of motion right here. And it's called Clink because it's when families are butting heads with each other. I'm sure a lot of families can relate to that. So this is inspired by her family because apparently they butt heads.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It looks like you're telling me about everything, unless Brielle wants to chime in about the other stuff.
I can talk about this one, absolutely. So this is titled Ikebana, and it's inspired by the trend of future generations wanting to drink at home and not go out to bars as much to save money. So this is a wine decanter, and then on the inside it also has a shaker for actual cocktails. And then it's inspired by a floral arrangement.
Sweet. Oh, by the way, Clink is made by Kayla Sergio Gomez. And I think we got two more things, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank you for taking me around the table to look at Crane by Louis Lee.
Yes. So this one is inspired by the need for Alessi to expand their kitchen cooking market to other cultures. He was a Chinese student that came to study with us for a semester, and he wanted to create an on-the-go chopstick kit for people for sanitary reasons.
Yeah, these are... I can't use chopsticks. I'm terrible at chopsticks. And this is Reparo.
Yes.
Jana Wang's project.
Yes, she's right there.
Oh, and here is the awesome Jana Wang. Hi. Tell me what this is.
So my project is a repair kit. So it's based off of the form of a beaver, and one half of it is for hard repairs and one half is for soft repairs. So on the side you have multiple different like screwdriver heads, and then this is the body of the beaver. So you could change it out for whichever one.
So this is just a prototype. So these are not.
Yes, this is not actually. You cannot actually use it.
I said, wow, you made the color exactly like.
No, and then this one would hold like sewing needles or like a pin cushion, things like that for anything that's like fabric wise. So
Sweet. Now, what made you want to come up with that, or you had to? That was they gave you.
For the brief that they gave us, it was to create a kit that's desired by the next generation, and my group wanted to create a kit that would encourage our next generation to be more independent and like without having to depend on anyone else to fix something, or like if something's broken, not to throw it out immediately.
That's good. No, I'm a big fan of like tools and utility things like this. I have like the multi-tool, and I have this little screwdriver thing that turns into 80 other things, which I like. This is awesome. So are we going to count on any of these products being to market sometime soon, or we don't know yet?
4 more months, and we should know.
4 more months.
Yeah, right now, Alessi owns all this for 4 months, and then they'll decide which ones they want to go through.
That's awesome. And how are you all finding the show? Tell me.
That's great.
It's fun?
Yes, it's fun.
Fun? You have a lot of people like me talking to you like, all right.
Experience coming to ICFF.
I like that. All right, my friends. Hey, listen, so here's how it ends. We are here with the awesome students of the Michael Graves College in the Wanted Design section of the ICFF. Whew. I thank Brielle, Frank, Ryan, and Jana for their kind attention and time. They were awesome. You're going to look up all of this stuff, and we're going to have links to the school, and you can learn about it if you have a student that you want to send to the school. All right, I remain your humble host, Ken, from Piercing Ken. Do me a favor, subscribe, click the notification bell, and leave a comment on the video so I know you're out there. I want to know you're out there. I see you, you know. I see you right now. Bye.